Hello, I'm making another attempt. I hated not giving you guys a show. Now I'm going to try here with my little phone to contact Melody and get. And then you would say, well, Mark's frozen. Well,
You weren't frozen.
but sorry about that. I was trying to email Melody, but I ended up with the original attempt at the recording coming on. So hang on, let me see.
Frozen on your side.
Stop that.
We're getting it again.
It keeps coming on to the. The whole system is out to get me. So hang on.
I'll let you. It's on fire, Sam.
It won't stop. It just keeps playing. I don't know what is going on. It seems like the whole internet is just dissolving here. All right, let me try to send Melody an invitation and see if we can get her on here again. All right. Anyway, I'm here. I just messaged Melody and asked her to join me out here. We were going to discuss UFOs. Melody has a little inside information about some things that I don't want to go into detail. And let's see here. It looks like she has not seen my message. I'm trying my best to get us a show. Let's see here. Let's see if I can contact Melody. This is really a mess. It really honestly is a mess. Because it's all StreamYard, apparently.
Hold on, Mark.
Okay,
Hold
thanks,
on.
Larry.
Hold on.
Okay. Talking to.
Hi,
I am on FanFlack right now.
Oh.
I got it to work on my end. Do you want to try joining me? I sent you an invite.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll be right there.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Now, I don't know what was going on there, so I apologize. But I'm fuzzy. Sorry, I don't know why. Stop doing that. Come on, Anchor. this webcam is really got a serious. If it wasn't that it did other things really good that I like, I'd get rid of it. But it has the narrowing of field that I like, so I don't end up with problems on my green screen. This works really good, and the green screen looks the best it's looked since I bought this webcam. Now, whether Melanie will join us or not, I don't know. She's trying. She might have just said, "The hell with it," God got her some breakfast and was eating or something. So, if she doesn't join us, I'll give you a show. Melanie gave you 9 minutes, so I'm not quite up to 9 minutes yet. But like I said, this was not our fault. Melanie and I were there on time. We were all ready. We were half hour early. We were trying to fix the problem during that half hour that we always get on early and get everything to work. And then it just absolutely crashed. Didn't work at all. But we'll have a show. There'll actually be 2 shows. There'll be one 9-minute show that you might want to just not bother watching, because it was basically us saying, "Can you hear me? Hello? You're frozen." That was pretty much the whole 9 minutes. So hopefully this one is working. I mean, what I'm seeing on my end works fine. And by the way, I'm wearing my UFO alien shirt here. You can see the UFOs flying around on my shirt. I always try to wear the themed shirts. Now, I'm kind of a little pooped because here comes Melody. Let's see if this works. Well, I thought that maybe if I institute everything, maybe it would work.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you created the show today.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe if I create the show and invite Melody, maybe it'll be different. Maybe it'll work.
Okay.
Right now, it's working.
All right.
Now, that doesn't mean it will continue to work.
It may have been my setting up the browser to accommodate the green screen thing I was using. So.
Well, we'll just have to start on it early in the week so you have time to iron out the problems. And what we could do is just get a hold of me, tell me, and we'll do some test podcasts during the week. And
Yeah,
make
I
sure
know we keep
make
saying
sure it
we
works.
need to do that, and then I forget.
Well, it's easy to do, especially when I'm not getting home until 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm working
That's
late.
true. All right. Well, we got everything going now. And,
It's working. You're hearing us. We have
Yes.
nobody watching because they all thought we crashed and are not here.
Well, that's
but-
nobody on Facebook.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Well, can you get on there on YouTube and delete that first attempt at a podcast?
I'm
so
gonna
everybody
do that right
doesn't-
now.
So everybody doesn't grab the wrong podcast?
Yeah.
And I swear to you people, this was not our fault. We were here early. We were ready to go.
We even
And-
tested things.
We were testing things. Melanie had a new laptop, and she was trying her new laptop out with the green screen that looked beautiful. She had a green screen. She obviously had made the background said Fan Flack on it. Looked really good. But then things started getting wonky, so that's what happened to the first attempt at today's, but we don't give up. We're still here.
Damn straight. Alright. Alright, let's see. Why can't
Oh,
I?
are you back?
Yeah. Did I vanish?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, she can't hear me.
Yes. Yeah. I can hear you. I can see you. Okay. I'm here talking. Hello, 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 hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah. I've heard you
Okay.
from the beginning and saw you.
Well, you kept freezing up, and I couldn't hear you until it was much delayed. Then I would hear you say, "Yes, I can hear you," but it was like way after I had asked the question.
This has got to be. Well, first of all, I'm going to get my system changed out. And secondly, I'm going to have that guy come in and finish the setup for the green screen and the microphone and the new camera. And let's see. We'll get all of that done. I'm trying to delete the episode on.
YouTube.
We got 2 new subscribers on YouTube.
Yay!
Hello, new subscribers. Daryl is one of them.
I promise the show is much better than this under normal circumstances.
We're
This
better.
is the-
We're just
This is the first time we've had this bad foul up, and I'm pretty sure it's all our streaming provider's fault. But we're going to try to figure out what's wrong and get it fixed.
yeah,
Because we've never had this bad a problem.
ever.
We've had a few seconds where somebody'd freeze up or something, but then they'd come back. But this is just the worst we've had.
Yeah. I think, quite frankly, the StreamYard is overrun with new subscribers, and they've oversold the platform.
So they do not have the technology to support the infrastructure they're trying to build.
Yeah, that's my feeling.
Not good.
Nope. Oh, I must say, while I'm here, and it'll be something more interesting than watching me do this stuff. They caught a UAP or a UFO on the live stream at the Skinwalker Ranch Insider video. And a long time of it being on screen. Usually when they get things like that, Eric goes back and looks at the data and comes up and says, that is an airplane. This time, not an airplane.
Well, Melody has some inside information for us.
Yes, I do. Skinwalker Ranch related.
But we can't tell you where it came from.
No.
Because we don't want to get people into trouble.
That's right. And this would definitely get them into trouble.
No trouble.
I verified this with somebody else too. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete it later.
It's fighting her.
Yes, it is. It's trying to keep me from deleting it. The Skinwalker Ranch and all of the other sites that have been connected to paranormal phenomenon and phenomena and other weird things, UFOs. Yeah. All of them have one thing in common. They've been the sites of legendary UFO crashes. So the another thing they all share is that there are really lucky chemicals.
Where the Saturn key is.
I'm on the podcast, Connor.
Mommy wants to know where the Saturn key is.
Hi, Connor.
I think it's hanging up on the thing because I don't have it. All right. Melanie?
Yes.
Keep talking.
Okay.
I have to go help Connor for a second.
I understand. All of these locations have chemistry in their dirt that has been discovered. In the first season of Skinwalker Ranch, they had a good deal, first and second and third season, they had a good deal of data about this amazing number of chemicals that could be used to create flying craft that could be used to for all kinds of technology. And that has been the case in all of these places, Bradshaw Ranch and the place up in Nevada that Bigelow also owned, that had a concentration of these same kind of chemicals in the dirt, in the earth. And what they're finding now is that there's this legend of UFO crashes in all these regions. Now, Jacques Vallée, many years ago, wrote a book called Passport to Magonia. And he's written a number of books that deal with this theory, that these UFO crashes are not failure of technology or us shooting down craft. It's a delivery system. They are sending us technology. And therefore, this technology, this benefit to our whole human race, doesn't belong just to Lockheed and Northrop and all the other big war, I don't want to call them that, aircraft companies. It belongs to all of us. It was given to all of us. So that really makes you wonder. And when you consider what fossil fuels and related industries are doing to our planet, the because it made these guys rich. This other technology that's been handed to us would change things, and that's what that's about.
Sorry.
That's okay. So essentially, the UFOs crashing, Roswell, and all that are not caused by us attacking the craft or by their crafts running out of gas or anything like that. It's a delivery system of technology. And the
This is coming from the person you said gave you the information?
it is
Oh.
it's the theorizing of a number of people, and the fact that they have found in the dirt on Skinwalker Ranch chemicals that shouldn't be there, that are very prodigious in the manufacture of technology. And the same is the case at Bradshaw Ranch, at the little ranch up in Nevada, in the Middle East, and a lot of places. And it seems one of the major theories, and this is Jacques Vallée's opinion too, is that whatever this race of people, they have given us this technology. So in fact, all of this technology does not belong to the government or industry. It belongs to the people. It was given to us. And that's the big chestnut that's going to be broken open, and it's going to really cause some problems. Everybody's thinking it's going to be pictures or something. Not going to be pictures. There is already the technology to run the planet the way we have now without killing the planet. So this was handed over to us. So, it's a very interesting theory. It would explain a lot. And it would also explain why all of a sudden Dr. Stephen Greer is coming up with these nonsensical theories about, the government attacking the Sherman family, when they didn't have to do that to get the land in the first place. And the Shermans had said, like 5 years into it, they were ready to hand it over to somebody because everybody around them had told them, you're not going to be allowed to do that. And they would say, what do you mean allowed? Whatever exists here is not going to let you do those things. And they'll start, going after your cows. They'll start, X, Y, Z. So that has been the case at all of these locations. It's not just Skinwalker Ranch. It's Bradshaw Ranch. It's the area in Trinidad, Colorado. And there are many of them all around the world. It's not just Skinwalker Ranch. So and now they're connecting this to known haunted houses and trying to determine if there's some kind of link in all of that. So anyway, we have some interesting stuff coming up, and we'll see what shakes out in terms of information. And we need to always be aware that they want to bullshit us as much as they do inform us. So anyway, any Disney news this week?
Well, there is one interesting thing that Disney is reportedly, according to Fox News, making a new Snow White live-action movie.
Okay.
And there are not going to be 7 dwarves.
Okay.
They are going to replace the 7 dwarves with woke characters.
Oh, okay. I don't believe that.
This is coming from Fox News. This is not something I read on Facebook or
No,
that I
I got
made
you.
up. This is coming from Fox News.
I gotcha. And it sounds like it doesn't sound like a viable idea to me. If it is, it's damn stupid. So
Said they're all going to be transsexuals, lesbian, gay, transgender characters.
if
All
that's the
7
case,
of
it's
them.
being done to upset our society. It's not being done to help anything.
Well,
That's not gonna.
it's certainly going to be a financial disaster if they put that out, because so far all of their attempts at wokeness have, and look, don't get me wrong, I have no problem if Disney wants to create a new fantasy film featuring those characters. That's fine. I have no problem with it. I'll even go see it. I just don't like to see them tear up a classic film and idea and do that with it. Why is that necessary?
I think we
Would-
both agree that Encanto is wonderful, and Coco, and
Yeah,
you know,
I
these
have
are
no
some of the
problem
best
with.
Disney ever.
I don't have Turning Red was okay.
Yeah.
And Turning Red is an interesting. Have you ever seen Turning Red?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, you understand what Turning Red is,
Yeah.
right?
It's about girls getting periods.
Right.
Right.
And I think it was very well done.
I agree.
And this, the movie they just made with what was it? Some Gilman, Teenage Kraken. That was a similar storyline.
Yeah.
If you look at the storyline and compare it against Turning Red, it was very similar to the storyline in Turning Red.
Well, you know, this. What is it? Somebody said there have been 2 stories ever told. One was a person goes on a journey, and the other one is a stranger comes to town. So
Yeah, that's an old saying
Joseph Campbell.
that there's just a certain range of stories, and that every other story is just a twist on those stories. So
Yeah, Tammy makes a very good point. Disney's been afraid of putting openly gay characters in movies because of the reaction of China, and China is a major market.
well, China runs a lot of what Disney does.
Yeah, well, it's because of the market, and we have to just kick him in the slats and tell him too bad. You know, the rest of the world is out here, and there are gay Chinese people too.
Well, I didn't really care for Tam Marie Alexander's statement. If you read the whole thing, it basically calls it basically calls me an idiot.
No, she did. I don't think so. Well, let's
It
deal with
says that
it.
is such bullshit, and anyone who believes it is ignorant as hell. I'd
Money
say
talks.
I'd say she's calling me stupid. That's what she's. Like I said, I'm not making this up, Tam Marie. It came off of a Fox News statement. Now, they could be wrong. I'm not saying I know this for a fact. I'm saying this came from Fox News. So, you want to dispute it? Go talk to Fox News.
Yeah, and Susan is right. Money talks. So.
And Fox News is better than CNN. Not much, but a
Not
little.
by none of them are better. They're all a bunch of mouthpieces for, you know. But anyway, we need a new media. And anyway, the my brother's not an idiot. My friend Tam is not an idiot.
I was remove it, but it doesn't give me the option to do that.
Okay.
But anyway,
Anyway, so
you
I would be highly
uh,
suggestive that anybody who wants to view the impact of Disney or their political views, just look at what's going on in Florida and with the state of things there. Anyway, to get back to our own content and that kind of thing. A number of people are getting together to release information next month related to charges against Christine Crawford, that she somehow lied about Joan Crawford. And of course, we've been hearing this come up in media for a while now. Well, the heirs of her nanny and her housekeeper are getting together and doing I don't know if they're writing a book or something, but they're putting together proof that in fact the everything said that Christine said about Joan Crawford was true. That she was a very abusive parent, and the powers that be kind of swept it under the carpet. So anyway, we shall see what happens from all of that. Anyway, what you reading, Mark?
I'm reading the article on the new Snow White movie
Oh,
in People magazine.
okay. Let me look it up.
So this is not just People magazine saying this.
Okay. Well, also we have it. You know, it may be China or some other enemy of ours putting out bullshit too. So, okay.
I don't know. Do they still publish People magazine?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Knee pads. Yeah, that's what they're called in the industry.
Who is?
People magazine.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Snow White. It would be
They don't really seem to go into the issue of getting rid of the dwarves in this article like they did in the article in.
yeah. Okay, it's an upcoming American musical fantasy film directed by Mark Webb from a screenplay by Greta Gerwig and Aaron Cressida Wilson. Why would Greta Gerwig be writing musical theater?
And they talk right here about there being a grumpy in the character or in the movie that is going to be played by Martin Kleba, whoever Martin Kleba would happen to be. So,
Yeah,
anyway,
if they're doing that, it's going to be a joke. Live action Snow White under fire for replacing 7 dwarfs with magical creatures of all sizes and genders. Okay. Of all genders?
there are 16 different genders.
Okay.
Don't you know?
Well, news to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, people, but there are 2 genders. I'm sorry.
And
If you wish to portray yourself as something else, that's fine and dandy. You do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you comfortable and makes you happy. I have no problem with that. But that doesn't mean you're another gender.
And it's also a fact that has been established that there has been a lot of
I think we're getting
Game of Thrones actor Peter Dinklage, who has dwarfism, criticized the film early on for its portrayal of, oh, give me a break,
his portrayal of what?
of the disability of dwarfism. They aren't human dwarfs. They're magical creatures. See, this is the problem. When we start digging into everything to find a reason to hate everything.
Can you block anybody that's commenting? Is there a way to get rid of people?
I don't know.
right.
To be honest with you, I think I'm
I think
just
we're-
tired of all of the stuff. Let's just let's just stop it.
Okay, we're gonna just end the show. Tam Marie Alexander, I have every right to my opinion, and if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Bye.